Hi guys, happy Saturday. Coming live today, I'm going to show you some workouts from the program just so you're having the correct form and how to do them. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about Zyia. I've been getting messages from you guys wanting to put some Zyia orders in. Thank you for that. Thank you for supporting my small business as I help support you guys on your health and fitness goals and journey. So I'll start by addressing those questions and then I'll go into demoing some of the moves. So a lot of you have been asking about the activewear and how you order, what to order. Hey Denise, I'm so happy that you're joining us. What to order because you want to treat yourself for this challenge. You want something that's going to motivate you, whether that's like a sports bra and some leggings, something that's going to get you out of bed, get you in, and that you can look in the mirror at yourself and just love the outfit and feel confident in what you're wearing. And that is truly what this clothing does. It holds everything in all nicely, fits correctly in the right places, tugs things in, lifts things up, and it's just really movable and breathable for your workouts. So the workouts that we're doing, there is not a lot of high impact moves, which means you would be fine with any legging of choice. We have 3 different blends. We've got the most compressive legging that you can get, which is the one I have on, which stays put, is going to stay put during your workouts, during those burpees, during those jumps, all that kind of stuff. But we aren't doing that kind of stuff in this workout, so it's not pertinent that you have to get those ones. However, if you do a lot of that, those are the ones I'm going to recommend. So when you're searching the catalog, anything that says light and tight is our compressive legging. After that, we have the Brilliance, which is not as compressive. We have just a few colors of those, though. We only have not a wide variety of colors. So the most popular ones are the light and tights, of course. But if you are looking for more comfort, more kind of lounge, then I would go with our Luxe line. I'm going to grab those for you. So this is our Luxe line. They are not as compressive, so they're not going to dig in. Not that these dig in, but they may roll. I have worked out in our Luxe line and they were fine. I didn't have to keep pulling them up. They were fine. If you like a little bit more compression, you can size down. But these are more of a softer, buttery feel, and they're more like the Lulu lines, if you're familiar with that. Denise, we start Monday. So have your calendars ready. We're going to start Monday. So those are a couple choices for leggings. Next, I'll get onto bras because a couple of you guys were asking about bras. So if you're smaller chested, it isn't really going to matter which bra you choose. I am smaller chested and I've worked out in all of our different bras and they're all very good support. However, I will show you the one that I would not recommend for working out. Okay, this one here is our black leopard bra, I guess, and it comes in hot pink as well. You can see how the straps are really long. It's more for comfort than working out. So any bra is fine. If you're small chested, I just wouldn't get this one. It's not good for working out. You may fall out of it. For those of you that are bigger chested and you're looking for support, I'm going to recommend the All-Star bra, which is this one here. You can see the nice thick band. It's got the meshing at the top. The pads, you can keep them in or you can remove them. And it's really supportive. It's high necked. It goes up at the back. It's really going to support the chest. The other one that is also a good choice if you are have a larger chest for working out would be this one here. This is our adjustable mesh bra. So you can see it's got full coverage. It's got these adjustable straps at the back so you can actually unclip them. Do it here. So that the straps are like this, or you can clip them together. This is a high support bra, especially for those that are have larger chests. So larger chests, between these two bras, smaller chests, anything will do. So I hope that answers the questions that was filling up my inbox, but if you have more, comment below or let me know. So now I'm going to go over a few of the exercises just to make sure you guys are ready to start tomorrow and you're doing the correct form. I'm going to be referencing from my computer here. I know the exercises off by heart. They're part of my routine, but I want to make sure I'm following in the correct order because I don't always do my exercises in the correct order that I gave them in the document. So that's to say that it doesn't matter which order you do them in either. So I'll just get my computer down here. The first exercise on the upper body is the rows. And you can do the rows a couple different ways. So I have them so that you're down like this and you're rowing. So I just want to make sure that your back is straight. If you've watched any of my videos before, especially during the plank, is you want to make sure your back is straight. You should be able to put a plate of food on your back and let it balance. So that's to say that you don't want your back arched and you don't want it flexed like that. You want it nice and straight, and you're going to just row up. So that is the dumbbell rows. You can actually do them another way by standing like this and just bending over and rowing this way. So there's a few different types of ways that you can do your rows. Next, the lat pull down, I have you using a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, that's okay. You can use weights. So I'll use the little ones to show you. You are basically going to do the same motion, but instead of with the band, you're going to use weights. You're going to be up and you're going to be pulling down. Now, when you're doing this one, I want to make sure you envision that you have a pencil between your shoulder blades and that you're squeezing that pencil. So if you know what I mean, my elbows aren't going back, they're coming down. So watch. Up, squeeze. You want to squeeze like you have a pencil between your shoulder blades. Back up, squeeze like you have a pencil between your shoulder blades. So that's how you're going to do the lat pull down. If you have a machine that you're doing it on, that's fine too. Next, for upper body, chest fly. These ones are pretty self-explanatory. You're basically going to lay on your back and you're just going to bring your elbows up. You don't want your arms straight. Okay, you want a slight bend and you're laying on your back. You're going to bring them up, lower them down. You should feel it all along here. This is a really good spot to work right here with the chest flies. Shoulder press. While I'm going through this, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Shoulder press. It's like the lat pull down, but you're not squeezing the shoulder blades. You're basically just pressing and you're coming to about here. Right? With the lat pull down, you're actually pulling down and squeezing those shoulder blades. So that's the difference between those two. The upright row, that one's pretty self-explanatory in the book as well. You're just going to row up. Your elbows are going to go out to the side. See? Just like that. You don't want your elbows back, parallel, just rowing up. Okay? And then alternate the upright shoulder row. That one is, I don't know if you can understand it from the page, but it's a really good one. So as you raise this one's going to row up. And then you're going to go down and switch. So you're going to just alternate. One's going to go out, one's going to row. Yeah, and you just alternate like that. And just remember your movement speed during these exercises, that you're not just flinging the weights around. Bicep curls, that one's explanatory. You guys know that one. You don't want to be doing this. You want to make sure your elbow is like almost like glued to your side, and you're doing this, right? You're working the biceps, so you're basically just moving this part of your arm like this. You don't want to be swinging like this, so just like this, right? Tricep kickbacks, I have them standing in this one. You could also do them this way. You can do them down on your hands and knees and just pull up and kick back. You see how my elbow is staying up? So you could do the kickbacks that way, or you could do them like I have them in the video. Kick back. Or sometimes you may even see me do them like this. So I just cross over and go like this and kick back. It's just all in the stance. It doesn't matter which way you do it. You just, as long as you have your elbow parallel to your back and you're just kicking back. And then your cardio blast, which I'll share more about that. You can do, someone mentioned they have a jump rope. You can use jump rope. You can do treadmill, bike. You can run on the spot. I have a cardio video that I'll share. You could use that. And then now we're going to go down to lower body. I'm going to go through all of these right now. I know this is a longer video, but you guys can come back and watch the replay. I just want to make sure you guys are doing the correct form for all these workouts. So a squat, basic squat, you just want to envision that you're sitting in a chair. So legs hip width apart, and you're going to squat back. Do you see how my knees are not going over my toes? I'm pretending there's a chair there and I'm sitting in the chair. You don't want this. You don't want your knees to fall over your toes. So you don't want that. That's really hard on the knees. Push your bum back. Sit in the chair. Put your arms out for balance and come back up. Back. And as you're coming up, squeeze the bum. Okay. And then deadlift, that's again working the bum. No problem, Dawn, thanks for hopping on. Glad to have you joining us. So deadlift, same thing, hips width apart. You're basically going to have a slight bend in your legs, and you're just going to lower the bar to about your calf. And as you're coming up, you're squeezing right here. Squeeze up, right? So you're going to go and you're going to bend the legs and you're going to go over to about here. Squeeze as you're coming up. So deadlift should be working the glutes. And guys, these are going to take time. You may not feel like you're doing them correctly the first few times, but that's fine. It takes time, it takes practice, form, it takes time to perfect your form. What I would recommend is videoing yourself. Set up your iPhone, like I have here, press video, and video yourself doing the workouts. That was a key way that I was really able to hone in and perfect my form, was to watch myself doing it in the video and to see where I could improve. So I would highly recommend that. Lunge, lunge has the same idea as the squat, is you don't want that knee to go over your toe. So you're in a position to lunge. This knee is going to drive to the floor, right? Do you see that 90-degree angle? And then you squeeze when you come up. You don't want this. That's really hard on the knees. Stay upright and lower. Keep that knee back and really squeeze when you're coming up. So that is the lunge. And then the squat to leg lift, that one's pretty straightforward. You're going to go back again, but you're going to squat and you're going to lift, right? Squat, lift, squat, lift, okay? And then we're getting there. Okay, inner leg lift. This is a great one, especially with ankle weights. If you have ankle weights, I have some over there from like the 50s. You can put them on your ankle and it really helps to fatigue that muscle. But basically just gonna lay on the side, put this leg over, and you're gonna pulsate like a leg lift there, and it's gonna work the inner thigh, just like the picture. glute kickbacks. This one's self-explanatory too. Keep the form when you're on your hands and knees. If you don't have a resistance band, that's okay. You can use ankle weights if you have them, or you could use nothing at all. You just really squeeze. While you're doing the exercise, you just want to make sure you really squeeze. As long as you're squeezing, you're targeting that muscle, right? And then single glute bridge. Same thing. You're going to be working the glutes. So any area you're working, you're just pushing up. And you're squeezing the bum. And then oblique dip. We're into the abs now. So oblique dip. This one's tough if you're a newbie. So if you're a newbie, just practice getting up into the oblique. So if you're so new at this, just practice at least holding the side plank. As you build up more strength and you can hold that side plank, add in the dip. Once you've done that and you've got the strength, add in the crunch. So you'll go from plank, dip, crunch, right? So just build up. Start where you are and build up. Toe taps, that one's pretty straightforward too. You're just gonna lay back, you're gonna engage the abs, you're gonna squeeze, and you're just gonna tap side to side while you're squeezing those abs, okay? And then we're back to your cardio burst. So those are all the exercises in the program that I gave you. So can't wait to get started on Monday. I'll put the links in the comments for those of you that have been asking about the outfits. And then I'm going to touch more a little bit later today on portion sizes, because I touched on the meal plan earlier. You have the different macronutrients. I've laid it out for you in different categories, from carbs, healthy fats, proteins. So you've got all that. And then tomorrow we'll touch on meal prepping. So hope that helped, and I can't wait to get started with you guys. Happy Saturday.